Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2. Now, we actually have much better graphics because I only realized recently that my game wasn't set to max graphics. I thought by default if your PC can handle it, the game sets it to max graphics, which it did not. Because I was kind of looking, I was like, there's videos that look a lot better. I was like, are those mods? I didn't realize, no, it's just that TE here didn't realize that he wasn't running on full graphics. Well, now we're running on full graphics, so I apologize about that. But yeah, all future videos will be on these much better graphics. The game looks a lot nicer like this. Everything's on full. So what we're doing today we are going to be building our second metro line because, well, our metros are very busy and I think it's just a good way to alleviate traffic congestion. But before we do that, what we are going to do is we're going to actually create a train line from the airport. So we have one that goes here, but this one's going to go directly to the airport and hopefully this will relieve some of the congestion. So, yeah, essentially it's transport stuff. So we're going to start here and then this line is going to go here. And then we're going to have one line that basically goes from the airport and it goes outside and then it goes back. So this probably work. So I'm not using the line connector tool, sorry. So we're going to click on this. It's going to start from here and it's going to go here. And then I think I need to go back to make it a full line. Yeah, there we go. And then I have a second line that's going to go from here to the central station, which is here. And then it's going to continue on along this train line all the way to here. And then it's going to go back. I'm not liking the look of this already because it's using the wrong track, I think. Okay, anyway, yeah, obviously I've done the platform slightly incorrectly there, but that is really not something I'm going to be fixing right now, because I quite honestly couldn't be bothered. This is probably going to cause some congestion. There we go, anyway. So we have those two lines. We're going to create a cargo line, although I think I already have the cargo line created. Let me just double check, I can't remember. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Perfect. So there's our cargo line. So that's done. I'm going to pause the game because if I don't pause the game, then sometimes things kind of evolve, and by the time I fix stuff, like this traffic will clear out if the game continues moving on because I've created new traffic flows. What I realised is the way I kind of tend to play is I kind of tend to pause things too much, and what happens when you pause things too much is that it stops actually, what's the word? It stops actually like, so when you actually implement a change, it takes a while for it to change all the traffic and everything. So that's just something to bear in mind. Anyway, so basically the subway, we're gonna create a second line. So I have created most of the second line already. So I'm just gonna show you quickly where it goes. So basically, it starts off here in the university, and then actually, so one thing before I start is basically this subway line needs to connect here to our subway depot. So I was kind of considering where to put this. So actually what I think I might do is I might create a little housing estate here. Yeah, because basically I was trying to think how to connect the subway line. So either the subway line has to connect here to the depot or it has to connect on the other side. But obviously we have to kind of build up these areas in the interim. So this kind of requires some city planning in the interim. So yeah, basically so far this is the university, and these are like basically student accommodations. Connects from the university to here, which this is just a kind of like contemporary housing estate. Then it goes to here, which is kind of our administrative city centre. So this is where all the government buildings are. Then it goes underground, goes to the city centre areas because these weren't very well connected. There's massive traffic. So then obviously the idea is this is going to alleviate some of this traffic. Then it goes to here where it connects with line 1. And then from here, I think the plan was, I guess, I'll probably cut across here to, I haven't quite really figured it out yet. So my idea was kind of gonna go along here, so this will become basically like all like the cheaper side of town because it's near the airport. So this will all become like residential buildings. So basically, let's do that for now. So I was kind of thinking, does this need to? Before we connect it to, it can go a slightly different route. Connect it somewhere else. yeah, I'm just thinking about how to do this. So it's gonna probably go under here. I will probably put these underground. So, or you could leave them here. I kind of like the look of this actually, because it's kind of like edge of the city. This is some sort of random estate, and that's not quite for now. So basically, the idea is that we're gonna create like, yeah. So I have it in my mind how this is gonna look. I just haven't quite figured out the routing this is going to take. So I just need to quickly decide. So I think this one might skip these because obviously these two stations are quite close together. So I think this one might go underneath here. Well, I can't have a station here because obviously this is already there's already underground here. So actually, yeah, I think I might have a station here. So it's gonna connect here. So there'll be another interchange with the lines, and then from here, oh, wow, actually, scratch that. Or what we could do is we could put it through this way, and then yeah, this is just. I think realistically, probably we need to. Actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have this go through here. We're gonna make this a an upgrade. So one of these upgrades anyway. Sure, that's great. So that just puts in some food stuff. I'm gonna go to the subway section for a second, and I just want to see what. So that's the overground subway station we have. So for some reason, the elevated one has platforms for 2. So I think what we might do here is I'm gonna put a second one, like this, a small one. And then I'm gonna put a park in between these two. So we're gonna have like a little park here. So basically, this is gonna be kind of like a residential area. Yeah, I'm trying to think, do I even want to do it this way? I also have a tram running through here. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have a. Yeah, because I think this can be like a park and ride. Yeah, I have an idea. So basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna build. The highway is gonna go through here. So this will be like a park and ride station. So this might actually expand to here. This is going to be like the park area for this kind of housing estate region. So basically what's going to happen here is this is going to become a 4-way road. So we're going to go here. Making an asymmetrical road. Trying to think actually. Trying to think how I want to play this. And then I think we're gonna put we're gonna put 2 tram lines here. So we're gonna have a second tram line that's going to go. Basically, we're gonna have a tram line that goes through the park. So yeah, sorry. These are the kind of things that happen. You kind of get all these like aha moments in your head. It's like, okay, now I know what I'm gonna do. Because basically the issue was that also I was going to have a tram line going this way through here, but then that would kind of basically mean that this only goes along here. So then this one's going to be the one that connects through here, and then this is going to kind of terminate somewhere here down the line. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get the tram tracks here. I want the curve. Like so. Yeah, so this is gonna go this way. Obviously, there's not gonna be a connection here. We could probably. We could, yeah. Look, we could probably put one here, but anyway, that's really not the plan. So this one's gonna kind of go along here, because what's gonna happen is, this I'm gonna put the tram going through here, And it's going to connect to the eastern side of the city. But look, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So basically, that's just kind of the skeleton there for me to kind of remind myself, okay, I know now that that's what I want to do with that. Then we're going to need to have another road here. And it's going to be one of these custom roads with this mod tool. We're going to put a roundabout here. A small one, but a roundabout nonetheless. Perfect, like that. So then this is going to be the park area. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect this. So this is going to have to go slightly over the other one. Already there's an issue with the shape. So let's try small steps. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I think for now we might have to there's obviously some issue here with the shape. Okay, I don't need to see that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it this way. Okay, cool, grand. Cool. Obviously these houses, people are going to start moving out. So it's going to cross like this. We probably need to put some walls here. So yeah, I don't even remember what I did here. So these are all kind of like pedestrianized. Yeah, these are kind of things, you know, you sometimes build stuff, you kind of like, I don't remember doing this, but anyway. So this is going to go through here. And then it's going to basically run beside a tram. Like so. And then it's going to essentially bring it down like so. So pretty much this is going to go like this. So this is how this is going to connect. This is all going to be a park. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a pedestrianized road from here. So we're going to go here and we're going to go up. We're going to go here. I was thinking there might be enough space to kind of squeeze under there, but it might not be. So we're going to have like basically have an elevated road from here as well. So we're going to have two kind of roads. So this one is going to be, I might as well just start where the crosswalk is. We have this like so. Okay, that looks horrendous. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the things to consider. Okay, let me just think about this for a second. That's not what I want. Yeah, see, this is, I was kind of hoping these would connect, but they're not. Okay, plan B, plan B. Well, obviously, this house is not going to be there. This will probably have to be turned into a blue district, so what we're going to do here is just go to this. Like that. yeah. Ah, for flip's sake. Grand. No, that was not going to be somewhere people want to dwell anyway. Okay, cool. So that's that. So then what we need to do is... So this is going to be parking lot. We're going to have the parking lot on this side. So this is going to be the park. So what we might actually not end up building this metro line fully, now that I think of it. Okay. It's interesting that it's not liking it's not liking this okay, it's not liking the slope. So I think what has to happen here is we have to kind of put it slightly at the slope. Maybe a smaller one. Start off at 0. And then try this. Something like that, yeah, basically. Yeah, cool. So that's that. And then this is gonna connect up here. Gonna fix this up. Cool, something like that. We can pretend that's like a water fountain or something. And then this will all become a park. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build a massive thing like this. It's basically just going to be a square. Obviously we're going to have a crossing. So this is it here, and there's gonna be, we're just going to put like a park here. Well, actually, this is all like, there's no exit on this side, so cool, whatever. And then connect these roads up, so this one can go like so. Yeah, grand. Kind of like little like walkways, so yeah, essentially that will be that. We'll have to build a crossing there, but let's build the road first. Let's chuck a park in here, go to large parks. We'll have this one. We'll have some other ones in there. We'll have this one. Yeah, so this will kind of become like a recreational square. What kind of park was that? Large plaza. Let's we can chuck in some random stuff. This can go through here like that. This is obviously not looking ideal. But look, that will be a problem for later. And then we can put some like, what is this? A little outdoor gym here. Yeah, so this will basically be kind of like, I like this because this is basically going to be, okay, I don't like this. So this is going to be kind of where people can kind of gather to like do whatever recreational stuff. Even this out now. Yeah, right. So let's see what else is there. Basketball court, skate park. Yeah, basketball court probably is a bit more grand, and then we can probably put a skate park in as well. So yeah, pretty much all the parks under the sun. Yeah, cool. Then the thing I don't like is this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to lift this up a bit because there's no point of this being level for the for the for the metro station on that side, and obviously it can't even really go up that way. So let's try this now again. Cool. It's a bit flatter now, and then we'll have a little one of these things here. A metro bridge like that, so then people can kind of cross over from this side. So but I don't like how this, you know, we are gonna put this though centered because it looks really strange if it's it looks a bit strange if it's not facing, like if it's kind of like on an angle. Cool. Okay, that didn't work. For flip's sake. This is the joy of it. This is not working. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Yep, so unfortunately we're gonna have to be a bit finicky with this. I'm gonna have to start at 0. And then this is gonna have to it's gonna have to be a bit of a looping around. Yeah, perfect. So that's gonna be like that, and then this is going to have to perfect. So that's gonna be like that. And then there isn't going to be much more here. Probably what we'll do is we'll put some houses here. These will be kind of like waterfront houses that will essentially just these are going to be like waterfront houses that will kind of live in a peaceful-ish area. They won't really have, they'll have like a alley road, something like that. And then what can happen is, I'm just thinking like they obviously have to have a road access from somewhere, and that can't be that far in because yeah, we'll focus on that later. Let's continue with building a metro line. Let's save this game, and before I save this game, let's get rid of that abandoned building, which is annoying me. Perfect. So brilliant. So that's that there. So then the tram line is going to connect here. So basically, I have an idea. We're going to use the road builder tool for this. So what we are going to do is we are going to put in a 4-lane road like this. But now watch my ingenious. We are going to have that the tram tracks are gonna go here, so to the side. There's not gonna be any parking on this side, and we're gonna have another tram track. Then obviously this one's gonna be, I'm trying to think, so this gets a bit confusing. Just so This one needs to be the same way as the others, so brilliant. I'm gonna put in a little median. Actually needs to be a platform here. I can't reduce the size of the platform, can I? That's fine. Look, I guess. So yeah, basically the idea is that this is where the tram will be. This will be this here. Then there'll be a park and ride here because the motorway is going to run just along here. And actually, probably this will be a tram terminus. Although I'm kind of thinking it's a bit of a useless little detour for a tram terminus. So potentially what I'm thinking is, I don't even know. Yeah, look, we'll need to. Because I think I might put a tram triangle here, so I might put. Something like this, but then I might get rid of all these crossings here. So, in the road tool, in here. We don't want a crossing here. No, we need a crossing here, but we don't want a crossing here, so people have to go this way. Okay, perfect. Grand, so then this will go along here. It'll kind of this is meant to connect somehow with okay, yeah, because I think I know. So before I do that, yeah, I'm just gonna forget about that for a second. We're gonna build another one of these. So this is a road here. Actually, I don't like the look of this platform, to be honest. I'm gonna get rid of that platform. It looks ridiculous. Nope. It will have to be. It will be a 5-lane median like this, and then what's going to happen here is we are going to add a third lane here because that's going to be where the car park is. So there's going to be no parking here because we're going to have a car park here. Great. So that's it here, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add yeah, so this okay, maybe I should have not edited. Okay, so I think the issue here is that this is not going to make my life easy. What do you mean overlapping items? Just build for. Okay. Clearly, this is not working entirely as it should. Yeah, that's just this is not connected just yet. So I'm just trying to think about how to do this. Okay. The idea is that this tram line is going to go somewhere along here to kind of like whatever. But I think what might have to happen is, because what's happened here is that let's see if a 2-lane road. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to temporarily get rid of this because obviously that's backfired a bit. I'm going to have to start this from scratch, so that's the wrong road. Yeah, so it's this one that we are doing. So we're going to go back to a 4-way road. We're going to have this like so. And then this is obviously going to connect here to a roundabout. But now it's going to... Well, actually, let's just connect it. Let's just do that now. So go back here, go back here. Put that there. And then put this one here. Put a roundabout here because this is... Well, if we can put a roundabout here, let's see. I don't know if we can. Okay, great. So basically, we'll have more housing estates going through here. Probably have to have a bus line going there. So this will be the kind of like the park and ride along the highway, and then this subway line is going to kind of sneak in along the highway to some extent. And then we're going to have some, the tram. What's going to happen is then this tram is going to kind of pick people up from here and it's going to bring them to the housing estates in between the two kind of highways and the rail line, which will again kind of be like the cheaper one. So this might also be where people, this highway kind of comes in. So now let's add in our go to a road editing tool and add in our tram tracks again. This is not a parking. This doesn't need to be 5 meters. This can go down to 3. Oh, no, I can't go down to 3. Well, I can because this is also going to be edited. And then what we're going to do is add a platform here. This will go up to 5. No parking here. And I'm thinking we even like get rid of a lane along this side. I think that might have backfired, so let's not do that for now. Okay, great. And then we want something similar. Let's see if I can connect this tram through here like that. Okay, that's annoying me. Okay, great. So put this in through here. Okay, we're gonna have to see. This is gonna have to be edited as well. Don't know why it's not doing that. Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, this is just a tad bit annoying. Okay. Gonna have to edit this bit as well. Add the tram tracks in. Other tram trucks in here. Edit all instances. This lane, no parking. That's the wrong side. Great. Okay, so that's just not really going the way I want it to go, unfortunately. I don't know why it's not cooperating. So I think what has to happen first is build this bloody road here. And then have this track go like that. And then edit this here. So then what we're going to do is now we are going to add in a... That's on the wrong side. Yeah, okay, grand. Finally that's working. Just switch the sides around obviously because they're the wrong way. Okay, perfect. And then what has to happen here is get rid of parking here. Make this smaller. Put the median here. And then just rinse and repeat. And I'm thinking, do I need to... And of course, I need to... So before I do that, okay, let's place the whole bloody thing. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I think I know what the issue is here. So basically, you can't really start doing that until... Grand. So now this is the idea. We've got this finally bloody figured out. So this kind of went to a bit on a tangent to... I mean, this is kind of what always happens when you start playing this game, is you end up... And before I do that, let's put a roundabout here. Well, let's put it a bit further up. Because then also... So this will also be a bus terminus, but also because... I don't actually intend of having... Oh, well, I have to think about the tram. Yeah, just I need to bear in mind the tram. Okay, that's like that. No parking there. I'm not really liking that, but look, we can't fix everything. Then what's going to happen here is we're going to add a median here. Well, no, for now this means it's going to be like this because don't even know if this is... See, this might... So that's kind of what I envisage here. So yeah, and then this basically, the tram goes directly outside the station. So it's a nice little hub connection. And then the bus also. But it's currently just a bit. It's currently not. It's just not quite turning out how I'd like it to turn out. So yeah, because I think this needs a bit more pre-planning than I am currently doing. So do it like so. Yeah, straighten that out. Because basically what happens is this tram is going to go. Yeah, I just need to think about how this tram is going to change. Because this tram is going to come along through here. So this tram is going to come through along here, and then it's going to have to kind of branch out in its own right. So for now, this is going to have to go out like so. Anyway, look, we can fix that in the future. That still is not looking ideal. Like so, and then one last time. I can't select multiple at the same time, can I? Unfortunately. So put this here. And then put another one here. Nope. Great. That's gonna go like so. Put another put a median here. And then do the same for his. That's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. Great. That's gonna go there, put a median in here. This median will be bigger. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this all the medians the same way. So get rid of that median then. For flip's sake. Put it here. Okay, great. So that's gonna be like that. That's how that's gonna look. And we'll sort the rest of it later. So that's that there. So now let's build the highway thing. So basically we have this that goes through here. So then we're gonna have another bit of the highway. So we'll look at the intersection tools that there are. Well, first of all, I think we don't want like a full highway. What I want is I want something like this. And I want this not at -10, I want it at like -2.5. And I want a four-way highway road. So that's kind of like my vision for it. So like the highway is going to be like that. But then I need to kind of think about how it's going to connect to all of this. So obviously we need a 3-way and a 3-way here, so this needs to be a 6-way. Well, when I say that, I mean is that we're just going to go to the tool here, and we're going to essentially just add another car lane this way. It was meant to be this way. Yep, perfect. So then that's going to connect this way. That's great. They'll have like an underpass. So this, I think what's going to happen here is this underpass is going to come out. Where's this underpass going to come out? I haven't really kind of planned this, have I? We're gonna have an underpass, yeah, and basically we're gonna have one we're gonna have an underpass that comes in through here and goes under. So we need a section here that's another lane. Okay, I think I know. So for this I can just use this tool here. Oh, for flip's sake. So grand. And then this will go underground. Okay. So I'm kind of trying to think like okay, this is all not. This is all kind of a bit of a disaster, as you can see here. So we need to have one lane like this. We need to have 2 lanes. So yeah, basically this needs to be like so, lift it up, You know what, I think I'm just going to do bridges, because tunnels can get a bit... I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to build a bridge, yeah. I think we're going to just do bridges because tunnels kind of get a bit complicated. So, basically, we're going to have this like that. We'll do it like this. It's going to go like so. And then it's going to go up. And it's going to have to go even further up. Yeah, so obviously this is going to have to... we'll have to fix this in a second, but this is going to have to go something like that. So that's going to go like that. We're going to have another one that's going to start here, and it's going to go up to 20. Okay, well, it's actually not going to go through there. It's going to have to go around this way. And then we're going to make this a three-way lane as well for merging. Perfect. And then I don't know if we can make these into bridges. Well, we have to be... Well, we have to be using the right way. I wonder if this tool allows me to do bridge kind of thing. No, it does not. But anyway, that's what's going to happen there. This is probably going to become well, there's actually no point of this being 2-lane for like that little distance. And it's the same here, like there's no point of this being 2-lane for like 100 meters. That's grand, so that's going to be like that. And then underground mode, what's going to happen here is that this is going to have to get the 4-way one. And then so what's going to happen here is we're going to edit this. No, we're not going to edit this, so nope, this is, I'm not liking the look of this. So we're going to go back to the highway. This is going to connect like this. This is going to connect like this. I don't really like the idea of this U-turn here. And then what's going to happen here is, and also at the same time, we're going to make this a 3-lane. Oh no, we're going to have to use the lane tool here. And we're gonna have to go on both sides. Because what's gonna happen here is then we need something like that. And then, yeah, so this is probably where we need to be a bit careful. So you have a three-way like so. I'm gonna have to end this video once we do this highway because this video is becoming an hour long. So that's gonna go like that. This is gonna have to go again. Why am I putting in tram tracks? That's gonna have to go in like that, and then we are going to have something that turns in from here. That goes in like that, and then obviously this needs to go into a three-way. Perfect. So there we go. That's our highway intersection built. It's not the most sophisticated thing. It's not the best thing ever. But basically that's going to connect then to here. There's going to be a park and ride here. There's going to be literally a roundabout, and then this is going to continue. So it's going to be like a... And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the subway in the middle of it. So I'm going to put two lanes. I'm going to put the subway through the middle of this, and then this is going to change into a different kind of road. Okay, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.